Day 4 of the 2014 World Cup from The Hague continues with a Pool B match between the reigning world champions Argentina and the United States of America. Welcome to The Hague with beautiful conditions presented out on the Greenfield Stadium. Here are the standings in Pool B going into this last match of match day 2 in this group. And a chance for either Argentina or the United States to jump to the outright or join the leaders if they can draw. It will be 4 teams with 4 points, but if we find a winner here today, they will go to the top of the standings through match day 2. The Caicedo Stadium in the background. Here we are at the Greenfields pitch, not too far away. And the familiar face of Luciana Aymar leading out the Argentinians, with the United States led out by Lauren Crandall, their captain. And there's going to be plenty of flair in the crowd. And it's great to be joined for the broadcast by the British bronze medalist from the London Games, Sarah Thomas. Great to have you on board for this game, Sarah. Looking forward to it immensely. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting game today. I think they've saved the best of last in Pool B this evening, and really looking forward to seeing both these attacking sides get out there and try and earn some more points on the table for both their teams. Stars and stripes are on display. No doubt there'll be the South American flair for Las Leonas in the crowd as well. May I ask you to please all rise, and we'll have the anthems before we get into the hockey. North America versus South America. Please also give a big here at the World Cup in 2014 in The Hague. And there's a very special moment for one of our officials as well today, as Lisa Roach of Australia is at the head of our 2 officials there. But the 100th game as well for Miao Lin of China. So well done to her as we look at the world champions. As ever, you look at the number 8, Sarah, but there's much more about this team than just the great Aymar. Yeah, they got a few special players in this team, and you can look out for number 11 and 12 today as well. Carla Rebecchi and Delfina Mourinho, both very skillful players and influential to how this team play, and you'll definitely see them in the circle trying to score a goal or 2 this evening. Hey.
decimos que vamos a la guerra. No, chicas, nosotros no vamos a la guerra, nosotros le vamos a jugar. Porque nosotros hicimos todo para jugar. Tenemos mejor jugadora y tenemos mejor equipo, carajo. No vamos a parar de correr, porque está en nuestra naturaleza. Pero no vamos a la guerra, que ella gane la guerra. Nosotros le vamos a jugar, carajo, y a ganar este partido. Chicas, a disfrutar, carajo. Eso tenemos que hacer, ¿eh? ¡Vamos! ¡Por Argentina! ¡Argentina, carajo! ¡Vamos, chicas,
When Amar speaks, you listen. Here's the lineup for the United States.
Yeah, Katie O'Donnell is another key player to look out for the United States. Number 16 there, she's really, really determined and really counter-attacks for the USA extremely well. And someone else I was impressed with the other day was number 19, Caroline Nichols, a strong, strong defender for the USA team.
Craig Parnham, the coach of the United States. And here's the lady with the whistle, receives the gold whistle today. Miao Lin of China, congratulations. The World Cup, what a great stage to bring up your 100th game, and the experienced Australian Lisa Roach is her counterpart with the whistle. You'd expect a bit of passion and tension in this. And the man coming across from the Kia Center Stadium, having just coached the men's team, Carlos Retegui, just in time to coach the women's team in this encounter. You won't see that at too many world tournaments across the spectrum of world sport. Let's go USA v Argentina in Pool B. The end of match day 2 for this group. The world number 2 are the reigning champions of this tournament in the familiar blue and white stripes attacking your right of screen, and the States play in red today. And as much as the USA are ranked number 10 in the world, they do have a scalp of Las Leones quite recently, as the first dribbling run of the contest from Reinprecht just comes unstuck as she gets inside the 25. Lucchetti wins the side ball. No, it was off her stick, so Reinprecht takes it away. O'Donnell intercepted by Sanchez. And yes, that scalp I spoke of at the Smurf turf of the Rabobank Arena, Sarah, I'm sure when you were playing in that tournament to have heard that the United States beat Argentina 1-0. It must have really sent a shockwave through the competition.
Yeah, I mean, it was quite a shock to hear that, but in tournaments of this level, there's always going to be a shock. And I think Argentina traditionally don't start tournaments that well. They tend to build and tend to get better as the tournament progresses. So in that sense, it wasn't so much of a shock. And again, they managed to get it back, didn't they? Get into the final.
Well, literally, it was the best moment for the States and the worst moment for the Argentinians at that tournament, as Argentina went on to win the silver medal and the United States finished 12th overall.
Yeah.
And here's a chance for Marino to drive the back line. That's a good ball in. Well, an appeal for a penalty corner, and perhaps Rebecca's going to use the referral right away.
No, I don't have anything. Yeah, nothing? Yeah, that's okay.
Yep. This is the team referral, not an umpire's referral.
It's just asking to finish the danger. They're claiming that it hit her in the body. I didn't see it, but I'm happy to go.
Yeah, okay. We are looking for danger, please.
Yep. Thank you.
Only moments into the game, and from an Argentinian perspective, you're a little nervous if this referral is burnt.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's come up off the USA girls to stick, though, into the Argentinians. So I think she's got a case there and probably will be a penalty corner.
Julia Reinprecht defending.
I have an answer for you. So there was a danger play, and there was a penalty corner.
Yep, no worries, thank you.
So a very good call from the experienced Carla Rebecca to earn a penalty corner.
Yeah, Lisa, I didn't get the referral.
Who are we looking out for at the top of the Argentinian battery?
Yeah, they've got a couple of threats at the top there. They have Baronova, who obviously has a really, really strong drag flick, and Delia. She scored the other evening against South Africa, so she's obviously full of confidence as well. So we'll be looking at that at the top of the moment. I'd go for Delia.
Slow first, and then I tell you, okay? Just wait.
Rebecca is there as well as Silvina Thalia. First penalty corner of the game. It's Rebecca's. It's off the corner, was it? Or off the padding? It was very close to that bottom right corner from the attacker's perspective. Aymar puts it in again. Falkowski will clear. And gee, I'll just have to have another look at that. It sounded more pad than the steel of the corner post, but it was very close. Let's have another look.
Out to Rebecca. She drags that and...
Oh, it was right at the bottom of the post.
What?
I thought it had beaten the keeper, and it just didn't sound like the steel, did it?
No, it didn't, absolutely. I thought it'd come off the banners on the sideline, but wow, that is incredible. I've not really seen that before.
So almost an opener for Argentina. That was perilously close.
Yeah, she'd definitely beaten the post player there as well, so that inch to either side, that was going in.
So Thalia to inbound as Craig Parnham can count his lucky stars. There's Paige Selensky, who scored a penalty corner in her 100th game, which was against England. The United States beating England 2-1 in their opening game, and Argentina had a 4-1 victory over South Africa. Off the calf of Aymar, so Kassov will take the advantage play. And Falkowski looking for Selensky. Oh, and Thalia showing a bit of physicality, but Selensky says, I'll take you on there. It's good to see a bit of thrust and parry early on.
Yeah, these American girls definitely aren't frightened of that. I was speaking to the coach earlier this week, and he said the training sessions are extremely physical, and they're really prepared to take on Team U who are going to compete with them with that. So they're not going to be frightened out there today, that's for sure.
Buchetti, it's off an American stick. So cleaned up by the captain. Oh, and again, bodies colliding. Aymar takes the auto pass, and away she goes. Marino to the back line. Long corner. Well, I think the memories must be pretty sore from Argentina's perspective about that loss at the Olympics. And there's, of course, that Pan-American rivalry as well. So
yeah,
we might be in for a few fireworks here as Kassol's got a nice breakdown field, and Reinprecht's with her. Selensky's an option to the left as well. Reinprecht, nice touch. Keeper comes out. It doesn't find the back of the net. Brilliant work on the fast break, and it must be said, good keeping from Peletsucci.
Yeah, great play for Katie O'Donnell, breaking in there and just gets a touch on it. But yeah, fantastic save to clear that away from the goal. Great effort from USA on that occasion.
And now at the other end, flare at both sides. Aymar, long corner. She just keeps going, doesn't she? An enterprising opening 5 minutes. Two skippers collide. And a good touch allows Gonzalez to come clear for the stage. She's got a couple around her. Gee, O'Donnell doesn't leave us wondering, does she?
Yeah, she's a good player, like I said. She's got a lot of determination. I mean, she's not the biggest of stature, but she's a really feisty player, and she'll just keep going all day. That's a great intercept there. Unfortunately, it didn't come off, but she will just keep going at them.
Well, as we settle down now, almost, we can get your thoughts on the styles that we might see here. A pretty fiery opening, but, well, just hold that thought. Habib's over halfway. But skipper on skipper, that's interesting to see. Crandall taking the responsibility to mark Aymar there. What are we likely to see here?
Yeah, well, as we've seen a little flavour in the first 5-7 minutes of this game, both teams are very attacking, and that's how they like to play. America rose to the challenge against England the other day. They play with a lot of speed, and they play very aggressively, so you'll be seeing them pressing these players.
Nice touch into the D, but Whitmer just not able to really control it quickly enough.
Argentina on the other side, we know what to expect from them. They turn it on when they need to, and they've got crazy individual skills and creativity in the team.
The Reinprecht sisters just coming unstuck there out on the right. Buchetti, free hit, Argentina. As we know what we're going to get when the whips are cracking from Argentina, but I suppose without being disrespectful, at this part of the tournament, will the accelerator be flat to the floor from the reigning world champions?
Well, it definitely wasn't when they played South Africa the other evening.
Into the D, but oh, not a good clearance from the keeper. And luckily, the shot from Josefina Suruoga is wide. Taki Kinsa with a nervous moment.
Yeah, as I was saying, like I alluded to earlier, I think a great shot there, by the way. Unfortunately, off target. She potentially could have put that across the goal rather than to the near post. Keeper sensible, stretching out wide there. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think Argentina, when they played South Africa the other evening, definitely foot wasn't at the floor at all. I mean, there's a lot more to come from them, but that's the scary thing with this team. You know, they can get away with a 4-1 win with being half level 3. You know, most teams can't do that, so that shows the quality they've got. But yeah, if they turn it on this evening, we could see something special, because I think USA aren't prepared to back down and are gonna do as much as they possibly can to get another win for them in this tournament.
So a hint of patience now from halfway. Thalia to Barrianuevo to Aymar, who likes to put on some dribbling skill in midfield when given the chance. 2 and 3 come at her. Wins the free hit. Barrianuevo. Good stick. That was a nice piece of play from Cassold, who's away. Sharkey ahead of her. Good attack from Thalia. And now the conservative build-up. Zelensky, should I say Reinprecht. And loose touch. Oh, good hassle though from Whitmer. Wins the free hit for the States. Dawson, loose. And now some space for the great lady of the Las Leonas. Down to the right corner, she's got Albertario.
Oh, it's a great tackle.
The captain, Crandall, again in the time of need. You've experienced what it's like to have Lucy Aymar running at you. What goes through your soul?
Yeah, weird one for me as a midfielder. I wouldn't have said that my tackling was my strong point. So I was always fearful of playing against her, but at the same time, it's such a nice challenge to know you're playing against the world's best. Obviously, is such a great moment for you, and you just think, you know, her strength is going forward as well. She's not so into defending. She doesn't really like it that much. So I just always used to think if I could attack her, then maybe that was an opportunity for me.
Albertario down low. That's a good reverse stick cross, and but for pure luck, that would have been a goal for Argentina, because the keeper was beaten. It just went off stick into body, not body moving to ball.
Yeah, Kinsa was impressive for me the other day though against England. She made a number of incredible saves.
Well, Whitmer's on the count of 4-on-1 and just tried to play it into a foot, but it's gone behind. Yeah, without being disrespectful, let's have another look at this diving touch.
Yeah, she may not have known much about that, but she did extremely well to clear it and sensibly out to the sideline away from any more threat from Argentina.
Well, it was the perfect deflection from Marino, wasn't it?
Yeah, fantastic, and that's what they're really good at. They're really good at lifted balls, and their stick skills are exemplary.
Suruoga, oh, good touch from Zelensky. Was it Denson? No, third time. Emily Wold, who's come in with that challenge, and away she goes. Habif. Daniela Suruoga, and a bit of triangular work here. This is a good high press from the States.
Be careful.
Agree with that call?
It looks aggressive because that's what they're trying to do, but you know, they're going to win some, they're going to lose some, but as long as they keep doing what they're trying to do, they're going to be effective, America.
Good low stick from Rossi. And Albertario. She's one of the real young talents in this team, Augustina Albertario. And now Daniela Suruoga Trying to link with Sanchez down the right.
Yeah, Sanchez is a really special player. She's a really young talent coming through, and many people have said that she's the one to fill Amar's footsteps when she retires after this tournament. So look out for her today as well.
Yes, it's that impossible void to fill, isn't it? As again, the backline drive has the US defence in a bit of a tiz, but the tease comes away. And here's the pacey O'Donnell. Selensky on the break. Can she control it? Oh, that's pretty physical there from Valia. Still Selensky, O'Donnell, Selensky on the reverse. And it's still alive, but will be taken away by Barrionuevo. Great hockey.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is exactly what people want to see.
And now Moreno on the counter's got Amar. Oh, but just couldn't get it to her.
Great run again there, set up by O'Donnell, and Selensky does really well in terms of pulling it back in and trying to find the space. Trying to get that high backhand shot off, and she does, and then just saved very well from one of the Argentinian defenders. Exciting though, really exciting.
Yeah, I think the keeper was beaten, but for Noel Barrionuevo's stick on the line. Carlos Ratigui, having just come from Kyocera Stadium. And that's going to be a long corner for the US. Selensky to take it quickly and takes them on.
Yep.
Gives away the free hit.
Right now.
23 years of age played Selensky. There's our Centurion whistleblower, Miao of China. And good to see that not only the players but all officials recognise when they have their special moments, and a great timing in your career to experience something like that at a World Cup, at this World Cup, which is destined to go down as the greatest in the sport's history. Volgovsky, well, Vitesse is nowhere near that. So we haven't had a goal. We've had a couple of chances, though. An Argentina penalty corner going off the base of the corner, or base of the post. And the Americans on the fast break testing a couple of times. Barrionuevo. Marino quickly takes the auto pass. Another cross from near the back line. Deemed fair behind, so long corner. Barrionuevo again. Well, Bacchetti was looming. She still might get on a lot. Great hustle from Vitesse. The thrust and parry in this is something that's certainly appealing early on.
Yeah, definitely. It's really spicy at the minute, and both sides showing their strengths. So seeing again in defense there from USA how they like to intercept and win the ball early. They're definitely not frightened. And
can the Americans keep it up? I suppose that's the question when you look at a reigning world champion, current world #2, playing a lower ranked nation. How long can it hold before the class comes to the fore?
yeah, you'd say that, but I think America have had really good physical preparation. They've got one of the best setups in the world now. They've just moved from San Diego to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and they've even gone indoor dome so they can train in the winter time.
Well, here's danger. Amar trying to get the pass away, and she does. Marino's shot is well saved. Kinzer in the perfect position, but the danger's not gone. Now Gonzalez gets it away, and again the pacey O'Donnell. Well, Selensky was shepherded off that running line there.
Yeah. Here come, beautiful little touch through from Amar there. She knows exactly where her teammate is. Delphi gets a shot off, but yeah, that's absolutely break save again. The keeper's got fantastic reactions, and as I said, she played really well the other day.
Cassold winds up. A calm defensive stick in the end, and she keeps going. Emily Wald working hard. Scarone. And the kitty. Oh, there is absolutely no quarter asked or given in this game. Emily Wild, just 19 years of age, but not being overawed at all by playing the reigning world champions. Oh, good skill from Rebecca, but Rabobank there, and free hit to Argentina.
Yeah, thank you. Just get a little bit pushy, okay?
Just approaching 6 o'clock local time in the Netherlands.
Okay.
Almost perfect hockey conditions, really. Just a bit of cloud cover, warm enough to keep the muscles ticking over if you happen to have a spell on the bench, but not too hot. We are expecting really hot weather to come in the next few days. Great turn from Sharkey, but she's got a few to beat. So she does hold it up. Dawson's ball is good. And, oh, Kolajicic's trap wasn't great. Still alive, though. O'Donnell, long corner. Quick ball for Wald. And a handy stick. Allows Albertario, is it? No, it's Sanchez to come away. Again, O'Donnell high. Right in the face of Scarone. Still the press. Almost all the way back to the back line. And it forces the loose ball to midfield. Fee and Dawson. And the skipper Crandall to set up from the back.
Yeah, this is really good work here from America. And they're in.
Through Whitmer. The cross comes off the padding. Whitmer on the follow-up. Free hit to Argentina.
Yeah, America being really patient there in their build-up. Movement nicely. And the great first touch there and carries it on. Looks to put the early ball across as she sees her teammate going in for deflection, and then just got a little bit overexcited, I think, on the follow-up shot.
Oh, and a rare mistake from Amar.
5 metres now. Now, the other way, 5 metres.
Oh, no.
5 metres. Okay. 5 metres, the first one. There was no 5 metres. Sorry.
Lisa Roach laying down the law. And it is Argentina's ball.
Yeah, Argentina don't seem to have a lot of width on the right-hand side, so that's telling me they want to play through their midfield players, which of course they'd want to do with the skills they've got. Now they're starting to look out and starting to get some width over there, but potentially they've got all their numbers to the left-hand side, and it's gone off the sideline. So real build-up plays come to nothing, and America will have another great attack.
Well, back to Dawson. Gonzalez. Rabobank comes up to provide the option. Dawson's skill just not up to what was a pretty touchy pass.
Nice to see there the 19-year-old playing against Amar, and yeah, she's definitely full of confidence in there, I think. So maybe sometimes that's what you need, someone to just go out and have some aggression with it, have some extra energy, being younger and going for it.
Saw some numbers there, 2/3 of the ball for the reigning world champions, but it doesn't feel like that watching the game.
No, definitely not from the commentary box. I mean, every time America have gone forward, it's been really exciting, and you thought this could really come to something. So it's what you do with the ball when you have it, and I think in terms of outcomes, America have done really well to get some great shots on target. Equally at the other side, Argentina have had two good shots on target, but they've been matched by the saves from the goalkeeper.
Kolajicic and Rabobank, that's Katie Rabobank, the older of the two sisters. Crandall's quite common to see, certainly in the women's game, a few of those big, central defenders wearing the captain's armband. That challenge is on the stick, and a penalty corner. The United States get their first chance to test the Argentinian goal from the set piece.
Yeah, great long ball through from Crandall, and Castle does really well here just to stay on it, but yeah, the Argentinian defender just blocks her off. It actually looks like a pretty good tackle, but yeah, obviously the umpire's seen something there and given the penalty corner to USA.
Suchi, more than 100 appearances for her country. And at the top of the battery, we have the tall Rachel Dawson. To the left, Michelle Cassold. Which way will it be? It will be Dawson. Going for a deflection, and it is in! Off the stick of Katie Reinprinz, and yet again, the United States lead Argentina at a big tournament.
Wow. Who would have written that? But in all fairness to America, they absolutely deserve that. They've been pushing really hard, and as you can see here from Dawson, she knows exactly where she's putting that ball. They're looking for the deflection or the injector, and they have got it, which is exactly how they scored their goals against England the other day. That's a great touch, hand and stick
Sharkey
to the
it was.
floor.
I think I may have given the wrong name there, but Kathleen Sharkey, among the flurry, I think is the goal scorer.
Yeah.
President is USA obstruction. Please.
Don't know what
Okay, now
Argentina
we are looking for obstruction.
obstruction.
Now, I'm assuming this is Argentina's team referral.
I think it was very close, but just got it in. Yep. They're asking for instructions.
Oh, push our girl down.
I'm just trying to think of that first replay, if there's any
Let's have a look.
case for this. Let's have a look.
So what they're asking is that player coming in towards the penalty spot, closing the Argentinian, saying that she's being blocked and that therefore she can't stop the pass that's going.
Not such a bad referral.
It's not a bad referral, but Argentina do that quite a lot themselves in terms of knowing when to block. I think she's playing the ball there. I seem to be on the ball. She's not actually just running in looking to block the Argentinian.
Yes.
She's actually looking at the ball to try and get some contact with her.
So there is no goal.
Wow.
Free hit, and Argentina gives the referral.
They've given it.
Thank
No
you.
goal.
Obstruction.
Well,
But if they know the spot, we
breaks
might just
the
want to explain
hearts
this to them, guys.
of those in red.
No, saying that in the...
And well made Craig Parnham open his palms and say, what is going on?
Yeah, he's saying that the game's totally changed if that goal has gone in. So, I mean, I'm sure his goals will continue now into the last 10 minutes, and that's unfortunate for them. But
Well, Barry and Webber now on the release of Marino. This would really make it sting. 3 around Marino, and some help. And again, a shot on goal. Lucchetti's reverse, push behind.
Yeah, push to the sideline, push to the baseline, and unable to get that shot away. Come with another chance now.
And Nichols will clear. Now, that wasn't 5, and that should be a green card.
No, okay? No more.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lisa Roach.
Okay, very lucky.
We thought so too, Lisa.
He's gone off into the sideline.
She's a very experienced official. Had the honour of umpiring the gold medal game in London between the Netherlands and Argentina. Batiste. And Dawson will clear. There's Joaquin Sanchez. You know, a game's good when you look at the timepiece and you think, wow, what, only 11 and a half minutes left in the first half?
Yeah, it's gone really, really quick.
Nichols. Some patience here, Lee. And Kolajic in trouble. Nice touch from Lucchetti to Aymar. And now Sanchez.
Stay 5.
More than 100 caps for the 25-year-old. And Sanchez trying to bemuse him with her trickery.
5, be 5.
Aymar past 1. That's the standard, isn't it? But away comes Kolajic. With sustained press here.
Yeah, USA seem to be making a couple of errors at the minute, but probably feeling that pressure a little bit more than actually is. And when they regain it from Argentina, maybe take a little bit more care in trying to work it out so they can get up the other side of the field.
Yes.
Barry and Nuevo happy to take some time here to assess. Lucchetti. Oh, that was a dangerous looking ball. Good slide from Dawson. And Nichols to see it over the side, but he seemed to go from sleeping to attack in an absolute instant. Why not? With a name like Las Leonas, that's exactly what you'd expect. You can just be meandering in midfield and then strike with great danger. Buketti, a couple around here, great skill to just hit the ball on a stick for a while, but Batiste will come away. O'Donnell. His teammates outnumbered at field, but that's an incisive ball and a great reverse stick strike from Reinprecht. Booted away from Belensucci. Katie Reinprecht had a huge piece of that, and it was on target.
Yeah, that was absolutely brilliant ball through there from Katie O'Donnell. She's really, and another one.
Once more.
No, nothing.
Rogovski, almost a nail. There is a goal for the States, and deservedly so. America on the board. I don't think they can take this one off them.
That is literally like the second before. Great play through from Katie O'Donnell, and she finds Katie Reinprecht at the top of the circle, and bang, backhand, bottom right-hand corner, and it's the first goal for USA. Does extremely well here. Brings it to the space, bang, shot off. Perfect goal.
So we'll just have another look here as to who's got the last touch. Zelensky was close. No, she didn't get a touch. It was straight off the reverse stick of Katie Reinprecht and into the bottom right corner. Meanwhile, at the other end, oh, a chance to equalise has been thrown away almost by Carla Rebecki.
Yeah, she was in there. She should have taken her time a little bit more. She had a great steal, got into the circle, made the space for herself, and bang. She's tried to position it at the perfect place, bottom left-hand corner, but it's just gone past the post.
Thrill a minute this, and we've got 8 of them left to the break. It's 1-0 United States, and there's the recognition of the scorer, Katie Reinprecht, in the 27th minute. And Gonzalez has got Scarone for company, but that's a nice turn, and again there was space at the top of the D, but no one there. So how have they done this as we have a look at the goal scorer? How have the Americans done this to rattle the world champions?
I think it's just the energy they've brought to the game today. They've come out fully fighting and just seem fearless, and I think that's what you need when you can show your team's full of confidence. They won the Champions Challenge last month. They've come into the World Cup. Many of which of them have never been to a World Cup before.
Well, Batiste is brought down and wins a penalty corner.
They've certainly got the Argentines rattled here.
Oh, you want to see me? Okay.
Yeah, just blocked there.
Yeah.
Well,
Was she in control of the ball? That's the question I'm guessing.
now.
But
yeah, was Daniela Suruoga entitled to position herself there?
Please check.
the umpire's given it for foot.
Oh, okay.
So
Very lucky, okay? Next time, you'll go. Yeah.
Well, it's come off the top of the laces,
yeah, it has.
Okay, very lucky.
to my viewing of it.
Yeah, mine also.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yep.
that's definitely off the foot.
So
You're
Argentina
right, yeah?
will lose.
There is no
It's
reason to
referral.
change your decision.
Yeah.
This is a penalty corner.
Yeah, penalty corner.
And Argentina lose via referral.
Thank you.
A confidence-boosting decision too for the 100-gamer Meow. So, another penalty corner for the United States, who already lead the world champions by a goal.
Yeah, we've got Nichols, number 19, at the top this time as well, on the circle edge. So she tends to slap the ball in. So she might be looking for either a hard ball in or a deflection play.
Nichols with Vatise at the top of the battery. The States looking to double their lead. It's Nichols, low and hard deflection is going to be seen clear. And a quick release. Marino to Aymar, and she's very good, given some space to work. The 7-time world player. Oh, the touch though from a teammate, Olga, let her down. Another look at the corner.
Yeah, Nichols just puts that in as we imagine. Katie O'Donnell got deflection off it and was claiming that it was the foot of the Argentine defender, but got away with it on that occasion, Argentina.
The world champions, a goal down, and the referral has been burnt. That's the red dot you see above the ARG in the top left of your screen. Green dot for the United States represents they still have their referral. Zelensky's out in the right corner. And free hit to Argentina. Noel Barrienhuevo, and nail-biting times indeed for Las Leonas. Marino just trying to let that ball track beyond her feet before she was able to really get away. Nonetheless, nice work from the side. But she was up against 4 red shirts there, and but for the loose touch, the United States should have really come away there. Aymar. Still bouncing, dribbling, shooting. Off the stick and into the air, and a penalty corner.
It came off your own player onto you.
No surprise whatsoever to see Lucy Aymar befuddling the defence.
Nice bit of skill from Aymar there, coming in on the back line, pulling it in. Here we see it again. She always manages to find the gap and the space. Her ball control is incredible. And then, yes, just come up off the American defender's stick into our own player. So penalty corner to Argentina.
Well, they all but conceded, the United States, at the previous penalty corner with the shot going off the bottom of the infrastructure.
We've got all 3 threats at the top of the circle this time.
And it's a variational play from Thalia, and a miss-hit bounces through. Well, would you believe it? What fortune for Silvina Thalia and Argentina. Nichols cannot believe it. That is the greatest duff in the history of world hockey.
Yeah, they've had a bit of fortune on their side there. Delia takes it correctly so to the space and tries to get a real shot off. In doing so, just fluffs over the top of the ball, and that's just deceived both the keeper and Nichols. And she's just gone to play and has come in off her own body. She'll be disappointed with that, but again, tricky one.
Well, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I know players do intend at times to hit on the top of the ball and bounce it over, but, well, you played at the top level. Sarah, was that a miss hit?
Yeah, that was definitely a miss hit. In international hockey, she's not used to getting space, and I think she's found herself a lot of space there and thought she's really going to smash this one into the back of the goal, and in doing so, she's just come over the top of it rather than made sweet contact with the middle of the ball.
They don't draw diagrams on scorecards, just the one next to Argentina's name, and don't they need it to level the scores. And now here's Rebecki trying to beat a couple. Rebecki's into the D. Oh, great touch from Wold, getting down low, and she's still involved to try and dump it away. The second waves comes through Suruoga. Dawson, oh, well done. And Vitesse, and now on the counter, she's got some help from Kolajicek. Inside the 25, nice sweeping tackle from Scarone. Last touch from a red stick, so 16-yard hit for Argentina. 2.5 to the break. We need a breather.
Yeah, and I think America do now as well. Now they've conceded that goal, I think it'd be a good time for them to get together and regroup, get some water on board. They've played explosive hockey for the first 20-25 minutes of this game, so they'll need to try and contain themselves ready for a big second half here.
Two minutes and counting. Barrienhuevo controls on the left side of midfield, and it's a poor pass, but I think just that closing pressure of Katie O'Donnell running across to make sure that there was a presence, ensured there was pressure on that delivery. Dawson tries the incisive ball, but to no avail. Marino and Aymar come away. Albertario's ahead. Aymar takes them on herself. Oh, Aymar, she can go all the way. And the touch should have been there from Albertario. Again, Aymar's done it. Oh, and just didn't get that final touch from a teammate. Albertario knew what was on, but just couldn't get a stick to the ball. Oh, beautifully trapped there from Suruoga. Daniela Suruoga They're coming in waves now. Sanchez on the reverse. Mishit. Well, as soon as you called it, Sarah, that the US need half-time, we've been given two great examples.
Yeah, beautiful skill here from Amar. As you see, she pulls the defenders, bang. She knows exactly where the space is, gets the shot off. Whether she was looking for the deflection or not there, I'm not entirely sure, but she obviously saw her teammate and has just skipped over her stick.
So we're inside the last minute of this exhausting 35 minutes of hockey. It promised to be fiery, and it certainly delivered so far. The team talks at half-time. Oh, to be a fly on the wall there. Perhaps a last chance before the hooter sounds for the world champs. Ryan Pratt closing down Amar, but again, she just is so comfortable running at full pace with the ball on the stick. Oh, she does it almost all herself again. Lucy Amar. If you're not happy with that 35 minutes of hockey, go somewhere else for the rest of the tournament. Terrific stuff from Argentina and the United States. And at halftime, the two American rivals are 1-1. Well, that was fun.
That was extremely fun. That's the best half of hockey I've seen in the women's tournament so far. It was really, really exciting. And with it being 1-1, it's game on in the second half. So looking forward to a thrilling half there.
And I think your point was a pertinent one too, Sarah. As much as the US went so hard and got that early goal, perhaps this break has come at a good time. Plenty of chat and analysis at the break. Make sure you're with us on the other side, as it's 1-1 between Argentina and the United States at half-time of this Pool B game. It's the penultimate game of day 4 of the 2014 Hockey World Cup, and what a thriller it's turning out to be here on the Greenfield Stadium. Welcome back. I'm Quentin Hull with Sarah Thomas, the British bronze medalist from London, and we have a 1-1 scoreline between the North and South American rivals. And we have been thrilled from the opening. Penalty corners going off posts, physicality, drama, overturns from the video umpire. A terrific half of hockey.
Yeah, absolutely. We've had everything in store there. Some great saves from the USA goalkeeper to keep Argentina out, but some fantastic play from Aymar, as you would expect, setting her teammates up for backhand shots left, right and centre. America also played some great hockey, allowing them to get into the circle and really attack at pace. Great ball across, and on this occasion a save and no follow-up shot.
It was the physicality, I think, as well from the United States.
No, nothing.
Perhaps the admission that, well, we might not have the class, but we will come at you as hard as we can. And that was such a deserved opening goal for Rabobank. And then the old two-card trick, the miss-hit bouncing over the keeper's foot, was the equalizer. And as it turned out, the class of the world champions starting to just show at the back end of the half, and perhaps the US a little lucky in the end to be on level terms at half-time. The main stat is 1-1, and the others are interpreted like this.
Yeah, like you can see from Argentina, 14 circle penetration and 10 shots on target. I mean, United States of America also not too far off that with 10 to 7 shots, but I think what we're seeing towards the end of that game then was a lot more penetrating runs from the Argentinians, with Luciana Aymar getting involved a lot more.
Let's get pitch side with Simon Mason.
Craig, down here pitch side, 1-1 with current world champions and a goal disallowed. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good start for us. We had a good first half, a lot of energy into the game. Disappointed with the review not to get the corner, but you know, if that's the way it is, then we'll look for those ourselves. But overall, good start. We need to make sure we get same spirit, same work in the second half.
It looked like the girls were tiring slightly towards the end of that first half.
There's a lot gone into it, but I think we're pretty confident that we can manage through this game. I think looking at the numbers, the pace is not too bad for us, so we should be able to keep some energy in the second half.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
And he raises a good point there, Craig Parham. It's interesting as we remind you of our social media at FIH_hockey, hashtag RHWC2014. Like us on Facebook as well. Having been lucky enough to be in Simon's position down on the sideline and seeing the laptops that come out and the GPS monitors, what types of things are they looking at? Is it not just directional play, but pace and time on the pitch?
Yeah, they look at absolutely everything these days. So the girls will be monitored by GPS, and what you'll get from that is not only the distance covered, but the speed at which they've covered that distance. So how long they've been in a mode of sprinting, how long they've been in a mode of jogging, and also how much a mode of walking, basically, or a bit of rest time. So it will show how long the girls can stay on the field for. And like I alluded to earlier at one of the games at Beijing 2008, we were running 1 to 1.5 kilometers less than what we were running at 2012. So that just shows you how, with the auto pass coming in as a new rule, how the game has developed and how quick it's actually become. And that first half there was a perfect performance in terms of how quick the game can be and end-to-end stuff.
There's no guesswork anymore. Great insight, Sarah, as to the way that if there is a question, there is an answer right in front of you because of the great advances of technology. Let's hope the second 35 lives up to the first. A little bit concerned from the looks of that, but let's see if the US can keep landing a few punches here on the defending world champions. Green for go for the second half, and they start it as they did the first, on level terms. A goal apiece in the opening 35 minutes. As we go from the afternoon into evening here, perhaps you can pick up a hint of the artificial light, the shadows of the players being cast on the pitch Still, the conditions look pretty good for the back half of this game. Albertario winds up. Long corner. Sanchez. Oh, the touch. A little dangerous for a moment, but Reinprecht is there. Again, Cloquio, Sanchez Mochia. Nice bit of trickery to link with Aymar. Castle hassling. Aymar again just happy to try and keep the ball on her stick. Now she takes the self-pass and, oh, she slipped down there. A rather graceful end to that passage of play, which is okay. Looks like she's back up and circling just out of screen as the Americans go beyond halfway. Volgovski has Julia Reinprecht. Oh, just unable to trap and turn there, O'Donnell. Did the first bit, but it just got away from her stick a little bit.
Yeah, trapped it really well then, decided to turn inside rather than peel strong. But yes, doesn't come off all the time, and it's good that she continues to try things in that circle.
Oh, and again, another tall player of the number 8 on their back goes down. This time it's Dawson. It was the tall Aymar in number 8 at the other end, and now punch and counter punch, literally.
Yeah.
With
like
the tall number 8s hitting the turf. Barrienuevo draws the foot.
By the free hit, Phil. By the free hit. Sorry.
Noel Barrienuevo, more than 200 caps now and a real rock of this Argentinian team. Soroga, Daniela, now to Aymar. Sanchez, good interception, good reading of the play from Katie Reinprecht. Knew it was on with the 1-2, and she follows up off the Gonzalez pass and holds the ball well. That's a fine piece of hockey.
Yeah, really good there from USA, not wanting to just throw the ball where no one is high up the field and just retaining possession and waiting for their teammates to support them.
Zelensky wants the free hit, and he'll get it. Castle to Dawson. Here's the big launch. And still alive there, Zelensky! Well, didn't get great purchase on the swivel and shoot, but still Barrienuevo having to really beaver away to get that ball out of the D. Scaroni is surrounded and wins the stick check. Well played.
Yeah, good composure there on the ball from the Argentine defender. But again, what we're seeing is USA continuing to hassle the Argentines, trying to win the ball back off them at every opportunity.
Aymar goes, draws, players to her, and the pass finds Soroga. The ball in was dangerous. Have you noticed anything tactically different in the first part of this second half, Sarah?
I wouldn't say tactically at the moment. I think both teams are continuing to do what they did in the first half, but what I did see from the Argentine coach at half-time was how animated he was, and he was telling his players to continue to get it into the midfield and so they can dribble up the field, as we're seeing Aymar come into the game a little bit more.
Once again, she beats the first and draws the penalty corner. She's gone down again, Luciana Aymar. And I think the United States are going to refer this.
Ankle. No, your foot not touching. No.
Well, for a
Yeah,
moment.
behind the tackle.
Yes, this is a team referral, is it, from the States? No, they've accepted the decision.
Yeah.
So you think you let them use the referral if they want, okay? Yes.
Yeah.
Good call. Okay. That's a good call.
I think the difficulty is when a player's that good, then the umpire's going to think the challenge was not a good one. But yeah, she didn't make contact with the ball, so
Okay.
not allowed Aymar to get a shot off.
So corner it is, with the 3 players at the top of the battery. Thalia, variation, and oh, there was a deflection there from Barrionuevo as her drag flick was intended for the back of the net. Again, just a bit of variation at the top of the battery from Argentina. And sustained pressure from the South Americans. Nichols does well, though. Gonzalez will run-prick the target. Aymar is just starting to just single-handedly drag her authority into the contest.
Yeah, she's starting to come into the game a little bit more now. She knows that her team needs to get the first goal in the second half.
Argentina's ball, quick auto pass from Luchetti, and a free shot is saved by the keeper. Rebecki wound up and gave it everything, but Kitzner was in the right place.
Yeah, Kitzner's very good at those ones. Whether it's the fact that she's not actually seen them and it's a reaction, I'm not sure, but she seems to be getting in front of everything they throw at her at the minute. Let's see that again. Difficult from that angle to see how good that was.
So no change to the half-time score, but we just haven't seen the same type of parity in general play we saw in the first half. So the United States just needing to hold firm here. Good dribbling run from Cassold to the D and beyond, and off deflections. It's going to be an Argentinian hit. Red first is the call. And this is at the other end. Rebecki giving it everything. But Kitzner in the right place. Well, it's becoming a familiar tale. This woman is just striding through midfield at will. Marino. Nichols closes her down. Habib from the side, and far be it to be described as a criticism, but it's certainly one comment made of Argentina when they do get in trouble. It seems that it just becomes the Aymar show at times. And look, a player of her class, she's the 7-time World Player of the Year, but as an opponent, Sarah, did you ever think it became predictable? And, you know, easy to defend's probably the wrong question, because we're talking about Luciana Aymar, but at least you knew, in a sense, that it was the #1 play most of the time.
Yeah, there would be a way of kind of getting a few more players around her to try and put her under pressure and allow her to make her own mistakes rather than you actually taking the ball off her. If you can push her to the sidelines and keep her away from goal, then that's a great opportunity. But I think America are containing themselves well at the minute and containing her. And even if Aymar's getting the balls off to other players, as long as they can make the tackles on those players, then they're going to do okay tonight.
Great insights from someone who had to battle in the midfield against the great Luciana Aymar. Still 1-1, but again, we look left of screen. Rebecki wins the free hit. Luchetti's going to take it. And captain on captain. Crandall's just being warned not to get too close to her fellow armband wearer. That ball in is seen behind by Julia Reinprecht. So another long corner. Argentina really taking camp inside the 25 of the United States. Again, Aymar wins the free hit. Takes the auto pass. Luchetti, the couple to beat. Happy enough to take it back to Thalia to set up from halfway. Loose touch from Sanchez, but she makes up for it by going back in. Dispossesses Crandall very well, and still going out in the right corner. Sanchez with brilliant skill. That took a deflection, play onto advantage. In the D, here's the penalty corner. It's not just the Aymar show, because Rokia Sanchez-Muchia showed us some brilliant skill there.
Yeah, absolutely, and Rebecki's been really clever here. She knows she can't get her shot off, so she's just found the foot of an American defender to give them the chance of a penalty corner. great little movement from Sanchez, that pull in and then back out, just twisting and turning the American defenders and finding space for Rebecca in the circle.
It will come in from Daniela Suruoga. Thalia at the centre. Rebecca to the left. Barianevo to the right. 1-1 as it stands. And again, a good save from Jackie Kinzer. Was on target. Rebecca's low drag flick was heading for that right corner. But the danger is not gone. Ever present it is becoming for the US.
You're correct, Danielle. It's okay.
Just need to see the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, they're having to do their fair share of defending at the minute, but no doubt they'll get an opportunity to attack, and let's see what will come from that when it actually happens again. But sustaining a lot of pressure at the moment from Argentina, but at the same time coping with it.
Captain does well there, Crandall, and wins the free hit. She's had her work cut out.
Yeah, there it is, Rebecca drag flick, but another great save, a full reach there from Kinzer, and she just deflects it over the bar. Really good work.
Well, Nichols was there as well, but well, all manner of resource needed to stop that low drag flick from Carla Rebecca. As Vertice now puts in the high ball, looking for the striker, Whitmer, and half a chance. Sanchez Machia again to Aymar, and well done.
Yep.
By
yeah, and what's nice about USA at the minute, they're not committing 2 or 3 players to Aymar. They're not panicking about it at the moment. So it's still a one-on-one, and they're allowing them to win the ball back on occasions, which is really good. That can be the problem for teams if they put too many players on Aymar. Then it creates space for others, and we certainly know they've got enough individual skill in this team to profit from that.
And to think it was 12 years ago when this lady won Player of the Tournament, when Las Leonas won their first ever World Cup in Perth. 12 years ago, and now, oh, there was a half a chance there for Marino. If she had a trap then, she had some time.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it, how consistent she's been over the years, and 8 times FIH World Player of the Year is an actually incredible achievement. I'm not sure how many other team sports we could look at and we could see a player who's been that consistent throughout.
So it remains 1-1 after a dozen minutes of the second half. The goals coming firstly to the US, Katie Reinprecht through 27 minutes. Then 5 minutes later, Silvina Thalia levelling the scores. O'Donnell, oh, that was good from both respects. Great skill first up, and then Barry and Leopold's touch was terrific as well. Fee, Vertice, and well played by Lucchetti to draw the foot. He's had a busy day, this man. Carlos Retegui. It's one of the bizarre natures of this tournament. He's coaching both the men and women from Argentina, as Caballero finds some space on a dribbling run. Doesn't have much help up there. The cavalry gets back, and the Americans come away. Great hustle from behind by Habib, just as Vertice was looking to stride away. And Lucchetti was isolated there, and I think she just got a bit tangled up there. Lisa Roach has gone for the card.
Yeah, Lucchetti there is just tangled with her, but we know the threat of Katie O'Donnell, and the umpire may have seen that as, yeah, potentially Argentina purposely doing that.
Fee to Kolajicic, and trying to work the 1-2 with Zelensky. And nice there again. Dazzling us with the skill. 3-on-1 wins out though. Caballero outnumbered, and Zelensky, well, she's now got 3 against her. That's an incisive pass though. O'Donnell gets past 1, gets past 2, just loses the ball off a stick. Has she done all the hard work?
Oh, that was beautiful. Great skill there. Great pass initially from Zelensky, and some great skill handling from Katie O'Donnell again.
But at least the United States have got to the right end of the park. It's not great from Stephanie Fee, but we have seen so much play down left of screen. And the US have survived that little period without conceding a goal. Essentially, it's been the first quarter an hour since the resumption.
Yeah, 15 minutes have just been under the cosh a little bit there from Argentina's attack, and they've contained Argentina, and in fairness, like I said, more than likely they'll have their chances throughout this game, and it's just choosing those moments of when they attack and trying to make the most of their opportunities.
Sarah Thomas, the bronze medalist for Great Britain from the London 2012 Olympics, your company, and what a wonderful insight, having played against the majority of these players. And it's starting to rain for the first time at this tournament. Just a little bit of sprinkling rain coming down on the Greenfield Stadium as it seems that normal services resumed, with Argentina taking camp outside the D of the United States. Habif is going to restart. Scaroni happy to go back all the way to halfway. Thalia, well challenged, and O'Donnell again. Oh, she's a terrier. Look at her go inside the 25. She doesn't pass, she does it herself and hits it over the top. It was off a deflected stick though of a defender.
Great mesmerising run there from O'Donnell again. She is absolutely fearless, as I mentioned before, and I love the fact that she's continuing to run at this Argentine defence, because that is where they could become unstuck.
Kalajic inbounds. Trying to link with Zielinski. Big pass taken by Folgowski, but Barrinuevo, well, still...
Okay, don't worry, I've got it, okay?
Still the US here.
Calm down. Yeah, good, good.
From hard on the back line. Rodriguez is providing a pest. There's the rain coming down.
On the line, on the line.
Now Batiste is going to have a go. A bit of space for Wold, but who's there in the right place? Aymar again, but the touch of Marino can't keep it in.
Yeah, great run there from Katie O'Donnell, coming through really strong and doesn't take the easy option and hit the ball in. She continues to drive with it and gets that shot off. Just looping over from the stick of the Argentine defender.
Yeah, good courage from Wold to go hard there, and a nice turn. Unfortunately, just evading the stick. Just a little bit more drama to the theatre here, with the lights coming into effect, the rain coming down. The world champions under pressure. Oh, Marino has got a bit too close to one of our cameras. I'm glad she's up and okay, Delfina Mario. Watch out. Good to see she's okay.
I'll take it, okay? Okay.
We know what it's like, Sarah. You've fought hard, you've got yourself into a position against a team that, you know, deep down inside, have got that class edge on you. Obviously, you and your teammates, you talk about sticking together. If our plan works, we can beat them. But at this moment, when you're starting to feel tired, when the weight of possession is against you, what's going through your veins? And I'm trying to get you into that American camp right now.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, if you're playing really well, you're in the moment of the game. You're not thinking about what's happened 5 minutes ago and what's about to happen in 5 minutes' time. So let's just have a look. Yeah, so
well placed, and free hit to the States.
Yeah, so just continuing on from that. So basically, these girls should be in the moment. They should be thinking about the next pass or the next trap, or even just calling to one of their teammates. So hopefully for them, they won't be thinking about the fact that, oh God, we're 1-1 with Argentina at the minute. They'll just be thinking about the next part of the process. Equally, they could go up the other end of the field and score that goal, and they don't look shy of confidence, this USA team, as they come forward again.
Well, of course, they beat them at the Olympics, so there is that great belief to be drawn from as well.
Absolutely. If you've done it once, you can definitely do it again.
There's some natural water on the pitch. from above. Katie Reinprecht. Zelensky trying to work it into the D. That's nice skill. Still going. Zelensky. And a great stick. Was that a penalty corner? Gee, it looked like it was pushed beyond the back line intentionally from Habib.
Yeah, it did from this angle, but as we said earlier, the umpire is extremely experienced and she knows exactly what she's doing down there, so probably a good call from her, but some fantastic skill there trying to work their way into the circle, and let's see more of that in the next 15 minutes.
Dawson. Oh, and Barry Nuevo comes away as the rain gets heavier. US ball.
Out here! Out here! You don't need to yell at me like that either!
Wald. Oh, good interception from Aymar, and she's the beneficiary of the pass. Again, trickery on Crandall. Great effort, though, from the US skipper to get a stick on it. Here comes the support. It's Rodriguez. Well, she mistimed that pass. And Reinprecht has got Dawson on the counter. Oh, it's really heaving down now. Sanchez. Reinprecht trying to kick that stick low. And she did well. Katie Reinprecht, the goal scorer, ensuring that that back line was protected. And there's the protection for those off the field at the moment. A couple of the fans have had enough.
Yeah.
And here's Zelensky's work previously.
Great bit of skill there from Zelensky, getting the ball in the air, using those 3D skills, and yeah, was unlucky there, I feel.
For mine, that's a penalty corner, but Lisa Roach is much more qualified to make the big call. Batiste.
Great skill.
Gets past Lucchetti. 2-on-1 against Whitmer, but oh, the loose touch almost gave her a chance. Scarone, you can see, just dripping with that rain. No doubt, a fair bit of sweat among it as well, but it looked like it was just going to be a light little shower, but it's almost like a tap's been turned on above us. Julia Reinprecht, good ball. Sharkey gets a pass, Barry and Nuevo beats up a pace. And she's got Reinprecht down low. Who's at the top of the D? Oh, what a touch from Habib. Just to ensure that that didn't go to a teammate. But now Batiste comes again. Dawson off a foot of the American.
Okay.
Great passage of play there, though, from USA. Really working hard to get the ball up there and working as a team. Great trap there on the baseline and trying to do the right thing and find her teammate. But again, Argentina equal to it and making a great interception.
Oh, and that's not stocky. That's an unauthorized pitch invader.
Get the ball. Oh. Wait for me.
Okay, 12 and a half to play. 1-1 between the reigning champions and the USA. Started sunny, now it's raining. Had a pitch invader, we've had some controversy, we've had a few big hits.
Wonder what else is to come in these last 12 minutes. We've had absolutely everything. Another goal would be good, though, eh?
Well, Dawson's starting to stand up, becoming a lot more prominent.
Yeah, really experienced player, coming up to almost 250 caps now, I believe.
Yeah,
Played
235 today.
Yeah, played a long, long time for USA. Has experience of playing in Holland as well. Played here actually for a team in The Hague, so, you know, will be comfortable in this environment. And she is a player they look to now to motivate her team forward into these last 10 minutes.
So it is as it was at half-time, 1-1. Marino wins the long corner.
Yeah.
Or was it the free hit? No, free hit.
Thank you.
Just at that 5-metre exclusion zone. Oh, and Habib almost getting in, but for Falgovski's terrific challenge. And away she comes, Falgovski. And on the fast break, the United States half a chance. Scaroni got back just to hold up the progress of Whitmer. And that's a glory ball to Peril.
Yeah, should have held on to that and tried to play in our teammates. That's the scary thing when you're playing a team like this and you get up the other end. You've not been up there a while and you just want to put a ball into the circle where you know you can get a goal, but there are occasions where you just need to hold on to it a little bit better.
Well, I know we're far from the tropics here, but it's got a feel of that tropical downpour about it. It is just persistent, heavy rain here. Only the 5 more circle penetrations for Argentina. Daniela Suruoga dripping with the precipitation. Carlos Retegui, he's happy to stand out and still bark instructions. Why wouldn't he? Oh, that's a loose pass. And a chance for Argentina to stride through midfield. Good work from Kolajičić just to hold it up a bit, but it still ends up on the stick of Lugetti. And now down low, Aymar! Side net. No, it's in! It is in! How could she get it through that hole? Oh dear, what a brilliant finish from Lucy Aymar. I thought on that angle that Kinzer was well placed, but the magic work of this woman has no bounds. I'll need to see a replay to believe my eyes.
Great ball there from Lugetti and just bang.
Through the gloves.
Yeah, goalkeeper will be really unhappy with that at a near post. Really unhappy. It's just come off up into it, but a powerful, powerful shot. And look at the delight on Aymar there for scoring that goal and taking our team into the lead.
A rain of emotion from the reigning champions. Well, just as well we've got the slow-mo replay, because I could not believe that ball could have got through a gap there. Lucy Aymar puts Argentina in front inside the last 10 minutes in this teeming rain at the Greenfield Stadium. How does it change the game?
Yeah, 9 minutes to go now. It's difficult. USA know they need to score another goal, and in all honesty, Argentina have been the better team in the second half. They've been a bit more consistent with their play. They've been getting into the attacking areas and getting outcomes a lot more. So we'll wait and see. The game can change in an instant, so it's by far still possible for them to do, but it's just going to be a really tough time for them now, especially with these weather conditions.
Well, we know that water's an essential part of playing the game of hockey on the artificial pitches, but this amount, does it make it slower, tougher out there?
It's not necessarily the pitch that has an impact on, well, sometimes when it gets really bad, but it'd be the stick handling, the stick grip will become really, really wet, and you're not quite able to do the things you'd normally be able to.
Nichols with a nice interception. I'm sure this American team won't die wondering. They've been terrific through an hour, but they need to find another goal in under 8 minutes to take something from the contest. Julia Reinprecht. Batiste. Oh, that was a pretty physical shield there from Daniela Suruoga.
Yeah, you can see on the right-hand side there, America trying to lift the ball over the Argentine defenders and try and beat them for pace. USA are a really, really speed team, and they'll be looking to use that more and more, but...
Oh, good low stick from Castle. And here goes O'Donnell again. Takes the auto pass, O'Donnell. She's trying to do it all herself. She's got Batiste to help out. Looking for an equalizer. Oh, there was a stick. There is an equalizer. There is an equalizer. Kolajičić, is it? Or is it Falgovski? Nonetheless, it's 2-2.
Fantastic. What a response from USA there. Great bit of skill again from Katie O'Donnell. Whether she actually meant to pass that or was trying to find space for herself, I'm not sure, but good drive to the baseline, ball across, and bang, just on the far post, putting that ball home for USA.
Kolajičić it is, and it's 2-2.
Amazing.
Raining goals. And now, well, Gonzalez is coming at them again. There's going to be something crazy happening in the last 6.5 minutes here. You get the feeling, considering the game we've seen. Randall. For Nichols. All underway. Comes Aymar again as Cassolds. Ball in. It's just deflected, and see the splash coming up from every step now from the players.
I've got it, play on.
Bay and level. Scarone, Luchetti. Now the long ball is almost controlled by Sanchez. And the Dutch team is trying to get out of this rain as quickly as possible.
Keep going.
They're racing over to play Korea in the last game of the day out on the Kayaseta Stadium.
I've asked the question. All right, thanks.
2-2 with 5 minutes and change to play.
Thanks, Bobo. Thanks, Bobo.
Gonzalez is on that, but America's hit anyway.
I got it. Okay.
Where will it come from? We know Argentina has their brilliance, but this has been such a persistent performance. As Nichols delivers well for Cassold in midfield. Nice touch from Zielinski. Folkowski takes the auto pass. Oh, was she 5 metres? Lisa Roach says play ball.
Yeah, it was a different player then who came in. Very clever from the Argentinians. Player who actually too close to the ball, moved away and allowed one of her teammates to come in and make the tackle, which is allowed.
And now the patience, perhaps, just to ensure that this foray forward counts for the South American reigning world champions, but it doesn't. Daniela Suruga's pass straight to Ruimprecht, and now from Gonzalez to Katie Ruimprecht. Katie leaves it for Julia. Well placed is Rodriguez. Rebecki. The timepiece continues to tick. 3:40 and counting. 2-2 between Argentina and the United States. The Americans went ahead. Argentina leveled and then took the go-ahead goal, but another equalizer from Kelsey Kolajičić, ensuring we have this amazing finish coming up. Luchetti trying to take all 3 points for Argentina. Good stick from the American captain, Lauren Crandall.
Yeah, great take there from the captain.
And Whitmer, she's not going to die wondering, charging downfield. Good challenge from Rossi to, well, avert that original surge. Now a bit of space in midfield for Rebecki. And she's over the 25. Has Marino on her left. Guido Ruimprecht just happy enough to dump it over the side there. Inside 3 minutes. Draws are not an uncommon occurrence, but it just feels like there's something late to happen here.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing. Both sides are pushing for the win in this one.
Gonzalez for Team USA. Now Whitmer, she's got Barry Levo in her sights. Takes her on. There's the pass. Was there a foot just outside the D? Or, no, it was a stick and behind. Kolajičić to Ruimprecht. Oh, great challenge. And Scarone and Barrenleva worked that beautifully. Habib.
Great work from the Americans, though, getting back to try and challenge that, forcing Argentina back to the defenders.
Well, the high press is on, and Argentina just, well, dicing with danger here. Just don't want to turn the ball over, but they're playing at the wrong end of the park. Dalia. Rodriguez. Oh, but that's a loose touch. Marino was away, and Dawson says, I'll play ball, thank you very much. And the cross was no one there. Interestingly, as Dawson had played on, Marino was thinking, well, where's the ball? Dawson had just taken the Euro pass from behind her. 70 seconds and counting. A late chance for the USA. Zelensky for Kolajičić. Can Rabobank get on it using every sinew, but just can't keep it in?
Yeah, they're looking a little bit tired now, the Americans, as you would imagine with this fast-paced game, but they're definitely pushing for the win. You're moving players forward, getting the ball higher up the field and attacking every chance they get.
Julia Rabobank trying to slice it through. That's gone behind for a long corner. Sharkey to bring in. It looks like the only winners could be the US with seconds ticking down. Batiste. Well shielded by Sanchez. She's just trying to find a way through. Good defending. And Thalia pushes it clear. Time almost up. Well, no one in midfield for Argentina. So we'll come back for one last surge from the USA. 2-2 as Valgovski tries to work it. That'll be a 16-yard hit and we will share the points here. A draw. But what a ride. Argentina 2, United States 2, and that's 70 minutes of brilliant hockey entertainment. We're all taking in some oxygen, Sarah.
Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. What a game of hockey. Just shows how much the women's games come on in terms of intensity and speed and physicality. Absolutely fantastic from both teams there, and probably a deserved draw from equal efforts they put in there.
Or could be a telling result as we get to the latter phases of the tournament, but the world champs have 1 win, 1 draw. The United States have 1 win, 1 draw after the two American nations from North and South played out a 2-2 draw. Physicality, Mother Nature played her hand. We had some controversy in the video umpire's box as well. Shots off posts. Here are the second half highlights.
Yeah, great steal there from Katie O'Donnell. Shows real strength and determination to keep driving forward for our team and cut back in, gets the backhand shot off, and the Argentinian defender's done just enough to get a stick on that.
And then the rain came. Didn't it? What?
Argentina finds Aymar, bang. Real powerful shot, but as we said, the USA goalkeeper will be really disappointed with that.
And I saw the net move and I thought that's got to be side netting. How she was able to thread the needle
and here
was quite amazing. And then only a couple of minutes later.
Yeah, fantastic. Great time for USA to get back in. Ball across the baseline and just found on the far post there to pop it home.
Kelsey Kolajičić with absolute jubilation in her eyes. It finished 2-2.
Yeah, wow, look at the stats there. 20 circle penetrations and 14 shots on goal. Not far off there with USA, but giving us 25 shots on goal there today, and a great 4 goals at the end of the game.
Let's join Simon Mason, who has the United States captain, Lauren Crandall.
Lauren, well, what a great result.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take a point. We can usually always promise a good game against Argentina. We play each other a lot. We know each other really well, and today's game lived up to it.
3 points against England, a point tonight. What does the rest of the tournament now hold for you?
Next tournament, the rest of the tournament holds China, trying to get 3 points off them. We're really just trying to take it game by game. We know what we're capable of. We believe in ourselves, and we're just really trying to get 3 points every time we step on the field.
And this development's come over a reasonably long period of time. What's the expectation that your coach Craig Parnham places on you?
To live up to our potential. That's pretty much what it's always been about. Every day coming out to practice, it's about playing to the best of our ability, playing to our potential. And when you step on the field, for each game, that's pretty much all you can ask.
And finally, the disappointment of a disallowed goal. How does a team come back from that to refocus?
But there's only so many things you can control in the game, and you can control the effort you put in, and you can't control calls or what the other team does, but we just focus on ourselves and really just thinking about getting that next goal. I mean, it's always about, doesn't matter what the scoreline is, you always just try and push for that next goal.
Lauren, thanks for your time. Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Very much.
29-year-old skipper of more than 200 international appearances, quite philosophical. The world may look and think, that's a great result for the States, but they think, yeah, well, job done in a sense. You could hear in her voice they came in with confidence. So 1 win, 1 draw for the women from the USA. And that's also the case for the Argentinians. Let's rejoin Simon, who has Delfina Marino.
Delfina, a difficult game this evening.
Yeah, it was a tough game. It started a little bit complicated. Also, the rain came, but it was a draw. It's okay. We wish to win, but I think it's okay.
And what will Argentina look to improve for the next game?
I think we have many things to improve, but the tournament is just starting. We have to continue playing more with ball, with more rhythm. But I think we were okay. USA is a strong team, and they are getting better, so it's okay.
Thanks for your time. Good luck with the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Thanks to Simon Mason and Delfina Marino. And here we have the completed standings following match day 2 of this Pool B. And 4 times 4, China, Argentina, Germany, United States. 1 win, 1 draw, 4 points. And the goal difference from top to bottom of that list is only 2 goals as well. England and South Africa, well, they're without a point as yet. Thanks for your company, Sarah. Thanks for your company wherever you are. What a great 2-2 draw we saw between Argentina and the United States.